What if those tingling hands aren't just getting old, but a silent SOS from your body? Imagine rebuilding your body's internal scaffolding, starting with one simple shift today. Ready to discover the hidden culprit behind weakness and numbness after 60, you've probably shrugged off that nightly pins and needles in your hands or the sudden wobble in your legs as just aging. It's easy to tell yourself that's normal when you hit your 60s and move on. But here's the truth. Those sensations are more than random quirks of getting older. They're your body sounding the alarm about a deeper issue, one you have the power to reverse. Think of collagen as the steel framework inside a skyscraper. It holds your skin, joints, blood vessels, and even the protective sheath around your nerves in perfect alignment. When that framework weakens, the structure shows stress. Your nerves short-circuit, sending burning or tingling signals. Your muscles lose strength, even when you haven't changed your routine. It's not a neurological crisis as much as it is a scaffolding crisis, a collagen deficiency calling for repair. Here's the kicker. After age 60, your natural collagen production can plummet by 50% or more. That's why you might notice fine lines deepening overnight, joints creaking after a walk, or that strange numbness in your fingers when you're simply reading in bed. These aren't random aches. They're the early warning lights of a body running low on its most abundant protein. And yes, it's alarming, but it's also entirely fixable. So why does this happen? In a nutshell, three things converge. Hormone levels dip, nutrient absorption slows, and chronic inflammation takes its toll. Growth hormone and sex hormones, your body's main repair signals, wane after 60. Your stomach produces less acid, so crucial minerals like zinc and copper slip through without being absorbed. Meanwhile, years of high blood sugar and processed foods leave your existing collagen frayed, like steel cables under too much tension. The result? A weakened bridge that connects every cell to strength, flexibility, and nerve health. But here's the empowering part. You don't need fancy powders or pills to rebuild that bridge. Nature has stocked your pantry with the exact tools your body craves. Certain fruits are packed with vitamin C, polyphenols, and trace minerals that turn on your collagen factory. They're your raw materials and your signals, triggering genes that weave new collagen strands and protect the ones you still have. Imagine drinking a glass of tart lemon water each morning, feeling that first citrus zing prime your body's repair engines. Picture biting into a kiwi sprinkled with chia seeds, delivering vitamin C, copper, and healthy fats right when your metabolism. Stay with me because next we'll unpack exactly why those tingling hands and weakening legs are metabolic warning signs and how you can harness simple foods, no prescriptions required, to flip the switch on natural repair. If you're ready to reclaim strength, resilience, and comfort in your own body, you're in the right place. Let's dive into the science and the steps that make this transformation possible, starting right now. Think that shaky grip and stiff knees are just wrinkles creeping in? What if they're actually flashing warning lights about your body's internal scaffolding? Collagen is the unsung hero that holds everything together. Your skin, the smooth cushioning between your joints, the supple walls of your blood vessels, and even the protective myelin sheath wrapping each nerve fiber. Picture it like the steel rebar in a skyscraper, hidden from view, yet absolutely critical. When those metal beams weaken or corrode, the structure above develops cracks, sagging floors, and even dangerous instability. In your body, collagen performs the same vital duty, keeping tissues flexible, nerves insulated, and muscles supported. Without enough of it, your entire system starts to show stress. Tingling or numbness in your fingertips, that unexpected wobble when you stand up, more pronounced wrinkles, and joints that ache long after a simple walk. Now, here's the harsh reality. Once you cross the 60-year milestone, your collagen factory slows down drastically. Scientific studies reveal production can fall by 50% or more, leaving you with half the structural support you once had. Imagine cutting the cables of a suspension bridge in half. Suddenly you'll feel every tremor and sway. In practical terms, you might wake up to pins and needles in your hands, or feel your legs give way when you climb the stairs. You could notice your skin losing its bounce, tissues sagging where they once lifted, and joints protesting movements that used to feel effortless. Even minor bumps leave you bruised longer, and muscles take ages to bounce back after exertion. It's tempting to chalk all of this up to just getting older, but that mindset keeps you stuck in decline. Recognizing these symptoms as a collagen crisis is the first step toward change. When collagen diminishes, the myelin sheath around your nerves starts to fray, much like insulation wearing thin on an old electrical wire. Signals misfire, producing those burning, tingling sensations. And your muscles, deprived of clear nerve messages, begin to weaken. Meanwhile, joints lose their natural shock absorption, leading to stiffness, pain, and slower recovery from even light exercise. That everyday discomfort is your body begging for the raw materials and signals it needs to rebuild. Understanding why collagen plummets after 60 helps you see the path forward. 3 main culprits converge. Hormonal shifts. Growth hormone and sex hormones, your repair crew's foreman, drop significantly, slowing tissue regeneration. Poor nutrient absorption. With age, stomach acid wanes, so critical building blocks like vitamin C, zinc, copper, and specific amino acids slip through undigested. Chronic inflammation and glycation. Years of high blood sugar, stress, and processed foods leave existing collagen frayed and weaker, much like steel cables corroded by salt air. Think back to a time when you bumped your elbow as a younger adult, how quickly it recovered. Now compare that to a minor sprain or bruise today. Swelling, stiffness, days of discomfort. That contrast illustrates exactly what collagen loss does. It's not just about aesthetics, it's about the structural integrity that underpins every movement, every sensation, every day of independence. But here's the good news. Recognizing this dramatic decline empowers you to counteract it. By treating collagen like the foundational framework it is, you can prioritize the nutrients and lifestyle tweaks that support its renewal. Simple shifts, like ensuring you get enough vitamin C-rich fruits at the right times, maintaining balanced blood sugar, and giving your body the cofactors it needs for collagen synthesis, serve as the repair crew descending into the depths to reinforce those corroded beams. If you've ever watched a restoration team reinforce a crumbling bridge, you know it starts with assessment, identifying where the cables are weak, then methodically replacing and reinforcing each segment with new, stronger materials. That's exactly the approach we're taking here for your body. In the next segment, we'll walk through the precise, actionable steps, real food choices, timing strategies, and microhabits that will reignite your internal collagen factory. Together, we'll rebuild your structural scaffolding from the inside out, so you can move, feel, and live with renewed strength and resilience. Picture this: your hands buzzing like a live wire, and your legs feeling like they've forgotten how to stand. What if these aren't random aches, but your body's way of sending an urgent metabolic SOS? You're about to uncover why those mysterious tingles and sudden strength losses aren't just aging, but vital warning signs of deeper metabolic issues. In this guide, we'll map out exactly how collagen, your body's hidden scaffolding, intersects with insulin resistance, liver function, and nutrient absorption, and why each of these processes matters more than you might think. First, imagine collagen as the steel cables in a suspension bridge. When they're strong, every car and pedestrian crosses safely, but when those cables fray, the entire bridge trembles under stress. In your body, collagen does the same for your skin, joints, and nerves. A deficiency weakens that support, causing electrical signals in your nerves to misfire, hence the burning or prickling sensations you feel. At the same time, muscles aren't receiving clear go signals, leading to unexplained weakness or coordination lapses, even without injury. But why does this happen? The answer lies in your body's metabolic orchestra. When insulin levels stay elevated, often from years of high-carb diets, frequent snacking, or poor sleep, you essentially drown out the repair signals needed to build fresh collagen. Meanwhile, a sluggish liver struggles to process vital amino acids like glycine and proline, the fundamental building blocks of collagen's triple helix structure. Add to that a decline in stomach acid as you age, and you've got hampered absorption of key vitamins and minerals, copper, zinc, and vitamin C, that are absolutely critical for collagen synthesis. To bring harmony back to this orchestra, your body needs 3 indispensable co-actors on stage. Think of them as the director, the sound engineer, and the spotlight operator in a theater production. Vitamin C acts as the director, turning on the genetic instructions that kickstart collagen production. Copper is the sound engineer, welding collagen strands together so they're strong and stable rather than wispy and fragile. Zinc operates the spotlight, signaling tissue repair genes and dialing down inflammation that would otherwise tear collagen apart. Without any one of these, the show can't go on. Your body can't complete that elegant process we call collagen cross-linking. And the result is weakened tissues, slow repair, and chronic discomfort. Here's where nature steps onto the stage with a powerhouse lineup of 8 fruits that function like nutrient-packed cue cards, triggering your body's collagen-making machinery without a single synthetic pill. These fruits bring the raw materials and the signals you need to rebuild from the inside out. Kiwi, papaya, guava, avocado, blackberries, goji berries, figs, and pomegranate. Each one supplies specific combinations of vitamin C, polyphenols, trace minerals, and glycine precursors that awaken your body's repair mechanisms. But knowledge alone won't move the needle. You need a simple, food-based protocol that slots seamlessly into your day. No powders, no gimmicks, just real food rituals that send clear instructions. It's time to heal. We'll guide you through a morning primer of warm lemon water and wake-up nutrients, a mid-afternoon rebuild snack to leverage your post-activity growth hormone peak, and a low-glycemic evening option to protect your nighttime repair hormones. You'll learn how to pair fruits with healthy fats and proteins to optimize nutrient absorption, reinforce your metabolic rhythm, and keep insulin from hijacking your collagen cycle. By the end of this guide, you'll see how those nighttime tingles and midday wobbles are less a sentence of So, if you've been nodding along, feeling those pins and needles yourself, or watching a loved one struggle, you're in exactly the right spot. Stick around, because next we're tying it all together in a powerful wrap-up that will give you one immediate action step to kickstart your collagen reset. No fanfare, no frills, just the insider roadmap to help you reclaim strength, feel more grounded in your body, and move through each day with the confidence that comes from knowing you're rebuilding your internal framework from the inside out. Ever wondered why no amount of creams or supplements seems to stop the sagging, stiffness, and tingling that creep in after 60? Collagen, the body's most abundant protein, is your internal scaffolding. Tens of thousands of microscopic steel cables woven together to support every cell, tissue, and nerve fiber. Yet, around the age of 60, that scaffolding doesn't just age gracefully, it literally shrinks and wears out. Imagine crossing a suspension bridge where half the cables have been removed and the rest are fraying. You'd feel every bump, sway, and crack underfoot. That's exactly how your body feels when collagen production plunges. So, what knocks down your collagen factory so dramatically? There are three powerhouse drivers working against you, and they're easier to fix than you might think once you know what you're up against. First up is hormonal decline. Think of growth hormone and estrogen/testosterone as your body's master repair crews, swooping in after every workout, every minor injury, every day-to-day wear and tear to rebuild and reinforce the collagen framework. After 60, production of these hormones can dip by a third or more. Without their signals, your cells slow the tissue repair assembly line, and the collagen steel cables simply don't get replaced. You've probably noticed it in the mirror. Fine lines deepen, skin feels less springy, and joints complain after activities that used to feel effortless. But it's not just cosmetic. Under the surface, nerves lose insulation and muscles lose support, leading to that familiar tingling and muscle weakness. Next, let's talk about reduced nutrient absorption. As we age, our stomachs don't generate as much acid, and that's more than an inconvenient burp. It directly limits how well we absorb critical building blocks like zinc, copper, vitamin C, and amino acids such as glycine and proline. Picture trying to build a house out of bricks that crumble in your hands. Even if you have a mountain of raw materials on the ground, if they're not solid enough to hold together, the structure won't stand. Zinc and copper are the rivets in your collagen cables. Vitamin C is the molecular switch that tells your body to assemble the fibers, and Finally, there's chronic inflammation and glycation, the damage you've accumulated over decades of diet, stress, and environmental exposure. Every time you indulge in a sugary snack, your blood sugar spikes, and a process called glycation attaches sugar molecules to existing collagen strands, making them brittle and unable to stretch. Add years of processed foods, chronic stress, or even bouts of high blood sugar, and you have a perfect storm of inflammation that further degrades collagen. It's like pouring sand into the gears of a machine. You eventually grind down the moving parts. Over time, this inflammation corrodes your collagen cables, making them even more likely to snap under pressure. But here's the empowering part. Identifying these three drivers, hormonal decline, poor nutrient absorption, and chronic inflammation, means you can target them directly. You don't have to resign yourself to feeling creaky and numb. Simple, strategic shifts in nutrition, lifestyle, and timing can fan the embers of your body's own collagen factory back into life. For instance, consider gentle resistance training to boost growth hormone naturally, pairing vitamin C-rich fruits with a pinch of sea salt to improve mineral absorption, or replacing a high-sugar snack with a handful of berries to cut down on glycation. These aren't gimmicks. They're your toolkit for reinforcing every cable in your internal bridge. In our next segment, we'll translate these insights into a clear, actionable protocol, the exact foods, habits, and timing you need each day to reinforce your collagen scaffolding and restore nerve insulation. We'll show you how to weave those steel cables back together, one delicious, metabolism-friendly choice at a time, so you can step back onto life's bridge with confidence, strength, and comfort. Ever felt your foot go to sleep for no reason, or struggled to lift a bag of groceries that felt light yesterday? What if those frustrating moments aren't random aging quirks, but your body's alarm bell ringing loud and clear? Collagen isn't just a beauty buzzword. It's the invisible insulation around your nerves in the shock absorber beneath your muscles. Picture each nerve fiber wrapped in a smooth protective sheath, like an electrical wire coated in rubber. That coating is your myelin, and it relies on collagen to stay thick, flexible, and damage-resistant. As collagen production dwindles after 60, this insulation thins out. Signals can start to short-circuit. What you experience as pins and needles, burning, or even that nagging phantom tingle in your fingertips or toes. It's like driving on old cracked wiring. The power stutters, flickers, and sometimes just dies altogether. When nerve communication falters, muscles don't receive clear go commands. Think of a dance troupe trying to perform with muffled instructions. The choreography falls apart, steps stumble. That's why you might notice your legs wobbling on stairs, arms feeling weak when you reach for the top shelf, or heavier than usual fatigue after a simple walk around the block. These aren't just inconvenient aches. They're your body begging for its missing building blocks. So, how do we stop this internal short circuit and restore clear, powerful signals? It starts with flipping the metabolic repair switch, giving your body both the raw materials and the go-ahead to rebuild that myelin sheath and muscle scaffold. Certain nutrient-packed foods are your secret weapons here. Fruits loaded with vitamin C to initiate collagen synthesis, polyphenols, and ellagic acid to protect and rejuvenate existing fibers, and trace minerals like zinc and copper to stitch everything together. Imagine each nutrient as a member of a repair crew. Vitamin C is the demolition team clearing debris and kickstarting new construction. Polyphenols are the protective coating crew, preventing rust and further damage. And trace minerals act like the welders, fusing new collagen strands into a durable network. Let's zero in on the simplest place to begin, your morning micro habits. First, start each day with a glass of warm lemon water sprinkled with a pinch of sea salt. That isn't just hydration, it's a low-key nutrient infusion that awakens your digestive system, delivers a gentle dose of vitamin C, and replenishes essential electrolytes. Think of it like opening the gates to your internal repair yard, inviting in fresh materials and signaling, "We're open for business." Next, get outside for at least 10 to 15 minutes of sunlight and a light walk. Sunlight doesn't just lift your mood, it nudges your hormone rhythms, balancing cortisol, boosting mood and repair-related pathways, and fine-tuning insulin sensitivity. A gentle stroll triggers blood flow and growth factors that further support collagen and myelin production. It's like turning on the factory lights and cranking up the conveyor belts, ensuring that nutrients you'll eat later in the day actually get across the loading dock into your cells. Together, these micro-habits form a powerful morning ritual that primes your body's own healing machinery. You're not just sipping lemon water or stretching your legs, you're actively opening the door to cellular repair, calling in the specialized crews, and laying down the groundwork for stronger nerves and more resilient muscles. And the best part? These habits are free, simple, and fit seamlessly into any routine. If you've ever skipped your vitamins or wondered why certain workouts leave you sore longer than usual, consider this your wake-up call. Healing begins at the microscopic level, with everyday choices that send clear, consistent signals to your body. Up next, we'll tie these insights together into a coherent daily protocol, mapping out exactly what to eat, when to move, and how to optimize every window of repair so you can reclaim the confidence and comfort of robust nerve function and muscle strength. Stick around. Your body's full restoration is just ahead. Have you ever wondered why that pricey collagen powder you grab off the shelf doesn't seem to work, while an avocado and kiwi snack might actually move the needle? Every day, your body runs on a microscopic schedule. Your hormones, enzymes, and even your repair processes have peak windows where they're most active. Collagen synthesis is no different. It's like a busy movie set. You've got the director, vitamin C, the cast, amino acids, the crew, trace minerals, and the lighting technicians, hormones. If you show up with your camera gear when no one's on set, you're not making a movie, even if you have the best equipment. That's why timing is everything for rebuilding that internal scaffolding we call collagen. First thing in the morning, as sunlight filters through your window and your mind begins to stir, your body unleashes a natural cortisol surge, your wake-up hormone. It's a built-in alarm clock designed to kickstart your metabolism, raise your blood sugar slightly, and prime your liver for processing nutrients. Capitalize on this window by sipping a warm glass of lemon water with a pinch of sea salt. This simple ritual delivers vitamin C to flip on the collagen production switch, hydrates your cells, and replenishes electrolytes that you lost overnight. Think of it as opening the gates to a construction site, telling your body, "Today we build." About 30 to 60 minutes later, when your digestive engines are humming, bring in your first collagen-supporting snack. Choose fruits like kiwi, guava, or papaya, and pair them with a healthy fat. Think a few slices of avocado or a sprinkle of coconut flakes. Vitamin C from the fruit signals the enzymes to start stitching new collagen fibers, while the fat helps your body absorb fat-soluble nutrients and ensures a slow, steady release of energy. It's like fueling a generator before switching on heavy machinery. Without that initial spark, nothing else gets powered up. Come midday, your body enters a different mode, one focused on maintenance, not build. Insulin levels tend to rise after eating, and when they spike too high, they literally put the brakes on collagen synthesis and can lead to glycation, which damages existing collagen. Avoid high insulin meals like white bread, pasta, or sugary treats. Instead, plate up a protein-rich lunch with plenty of veggies, grilled chicken or tofu with leafy greens, and add a small fruit side, such as a dried fig or a handful of pomegranate seeds. This combo provides amino acids and trace minerals like zinc and copper without triggering a sugar crash, so your repair crew can keep working behind the scenes. In the afternoon, especially after light movement, maybe a gentle resistance band session or a brisk walk, your growth hormone peaks, opening up another golden window for repair. Your tissues become hyper-receptive to nutrients. Seize this moment with a snack that packs both collagen building blocks and antioxidants. A cup of bone broth or a boiled egg alongside a handful of goji berries or blackberries, plus a teaspoon of chia or ground flax seeds. Picture your cells rolling out the red carpet, ready to welcome VIP nutrients that help rebuild the myelin coating around nerves and reinforce muscle fibers. As evening approaches and melatonin begins to rise, your body shifts into restoration mode. High blood sugar now can interfere with sleep and slow your nighttime repair cycles, so choose low glycemic fruits like berries or avocado chunks, paired with protein or healthy fats to keep insulin steady. An easy option, half an avocado topped with hemp seeds, or a warm cup of unsweetened almond milk mixed with a few soaked goji berries. This gentle combination soothes your system, supports melatonin's healing signal, and lets collagen synthesis continue overnight, like a nighttime construction crew working under the moonlight. Here's the bottom line. Nutrients only build collagen when your metabolic crew is on shift. Deliver them at the right times and you tap into your body's built-in repair schedule. Miss the window, and those vitamins and minerals may pass through unused, like materials left on a deserted job site. If you've been nodding along, feeling that familiar morning stiffness or those random tingles, know that it's not too late to sync with your body's rhythms. Up next, we'll wrap this all together into a simple day-long protocol so you can start syncing every meal and snack with your collagen-building prime time. Get ready to see how tiny shifts in timing can lead to big gains in strength, flexibility, and nerve comfort. No fancy lab powders required. What if your day had built-in collagen checkpoints that turned every meal and movement into an opportunity to rebuild from the inside out? Imagine waking up each morning and knowing exactly how to fuel your body's natural repair team. No guessing, no gimmicks. That's what a simple daily protocol can do. It aligns your meals, snacks, and habits with your body's peak collagen-producing windows. Let's walk through a day in your life when every choice sends a clear signal: build, repair, strengthen. Starting between 7 and 9 a.m., the fastest way to open the gates to your body's repair center is with a warm glass of water, half a lemon's worth of juice, and a pinch of sea salt. This ritual isn't just hydration, it's your morning green light for digestion and liver support. Next, step outside for 5 to 15 minutes of walking or sunlight. Think of it as flipping the master switch on your hormonal controls. A little sun resets your circadian rhythm, fine-tunes insulin sensitivity, and boosts growth factors that kickstart tissue repair. By breakfast, you're perfectly primed for a collagen-supporting combo. A kiwi or half a guava delivers a hefty vitamin C punch, while a boiled egg or a spoonful of chia seeds supplies healthy fats and protein. This pairing fuels your collagen-making machinery with vital amino acids and antioxidants, like giving your body the exact bolts and wiring it needs to reinforce its internal framework. Fast forward to 12 to 2 p.m. when most of us sit down for lunch. Here's where many of us derail our repair efforts with carb-heavy plates that spike insulin and stall collagen synthesis. Instead, structure your plate around a solid protein source: grilled chicken, fish, eggs, or tofu, and a colorful heap of leafy greens. Then, for a touch of sweetness and trace minerals, add 1 dried fig or a small handful of goji berries. This midday meal keeps your blood sugar stable, delivers glycine precursors, a key jelly-like amino acid in collagen, and avoids that afternoon slump that tempts you towards sugary snacks. Come 3 to 5 p.m., your body's growth hormone naturally rises after movement, opening a golden window for rebuilding. Take advantage with light activity: a stroll around the block, gentle stretching, or light resistance exercises. Then whip up a repair smoothie: quarter cup papaya plus quarter avocado blended with unsweetened almond milk. If you have bone broth or collagen powder on hand, toss in a scoop. Finish with a sprinkle of flax or chia seeds. This snack is like a nutrient-dense care package for your cells. Vitamin C, unique enzymes from papaya, healthy monounsaturated fats from avocado, and protein or collagen to lay down new fibers. As the sun sets and dinner time arrives, your focus shifts to low-glycemic, repair-friendly foods. Build your evening plate around lean protein and non-starchy veggies. Think roasted salmon with sautéed spinach or a tofu stir-fry with broccoli and bell peppers. Add a small side of blackberries or stewed figs for antioxidants that protect existing collagen from nightly wear and tear. For a soothing post-dinner ritual, consider a warm cup of almond or oat milk mixed with a few soaked goji berries, a dash of cinnamon, and a pinch of sea salt. This evening tonic supports melatonin production so your body can slip into deep rest, the ultimate condition for overnight repair. Beyond daily habits, a few weekly extras turbocharge your collagen comeback. Try intermittent fasting 14 to 16 hours without. If you have access, dry brushing or a gentle sauna session can stimulate lymphatic flow, helping your body clear away metabolic waste that can gum up repair processes. And don't just assume it's working. Track your progress. Note changes in skin firmness, grip strength, balance, or how those nerve tingles evolve. Documenting these wins keeps you motivated and shows you exactly how your body is responding. This protocol isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. By weaving these steps into your morning routine, lunch, afternoon snack, and evening wind-down, you create a daily tapestry of repair signals that tell your body, we care about strength, resilience, and comfort. That's how you turn every plate and every habit into a building block for firmer skin, stronger muscles, and clearer nerve function. And now that you have this clear blueprint, get ready to tie it all together. Next, we'll wrap up with the key takeaways and give you one simple action step to kickstart your journey to renewed vitality, starting tomorrow morning. Stick around because your body's best days are ahead. Have you ever suspected that your body's wiring is betraying you from the inside, sending numbness to your fingertips before you even realize something's off? Believe it or not, those tiny tingles in your hands and pins and needles in your feet often spring from hidden metabolic roadblocks. Let's pull back the curtain and expose the 3 silent culprits undermining your nerve comfort and muscle strength so you can take command of your health today. First up is insulin resistance. Picture insulin as a traffic cop directing sugar from your bloodstream into your cells for energy. Over years of high-carb meals, frequent snacking, or disrupted sleep, this cop becomes overwhelmed, putting up roadblocks instead of directing traffic. Blood sugar piles up, triggering low-grade inflammation in your smallest blood vessels. Those are the highways that feed your nerves. They're so tiny that any swelling cuts off the supply line, starving your nerve fibers of oxygen and nutrients. This starvation shows up first as peripheral neuropathy, tingling, numbness, or a burning sensation that can spread if unaddressed. Have you noticed your insulin spikes after sweets, leaving you jittery or foggy? That's your early warning sign. Your body desperately needs smoother traffic flow. Next on the list is liver sluggishness. Think of your liver as the master recycling plant for proteins and amino acids, the building blocks of collagen and nerve insulation. When it's overworked with fatty deposits or chronic toxins, the plant slows down and essential materials back up at the gate. Without efficient processing, glycine, proline, and other amino acids can't be repurposed into fresh collagen or myelin sheath components. You might feel foggy, fatigued, or notice that small aches linger longer than they used to. If you've ever felt that mid-afternoon slump, chalked it up to just tired, it could be your liver begging for support so it can resume its repair duties. Finally, nutrient deficiencies tip the scale toward nerve distress. After age 60, stomach acid naturally diminishes, making it harder to absorb key nutrients like B12, copper, and zinc. These micronutrients are the unsung heroes of myelin repair. Without them, your nerve insulation can't regenerate properly. Imagine trying to repair a frayed electrical wire with duct tape that won't stick. No matter how many times you wrap it, the current still leaks. That's what happens when B12 and zinc are low. Your nerve signals leak, muscle coordination falters, and small tasks suddenly feel precarious. Because your hands and feet house the longest nerves in your body, they're the first to bear the brunt. Ever noticed numbness in your toes before your fingers, or a fleeting electric shock up your arm when you reach? Those are the vulnerable outposts flaring up an SOS. It's your body's way of saying, supply lines down, send reinforcements. So what can you do about these metabolic saboteurs? Begin by tuning into your body's signals. Monitor how you feel after different meals, note any afternoon slumps, and pay attention to persistent tingles. Simple dietary swaps like exchanging refined carbs for whole food, proteins, and leafy greens can improve insulin sensitivity. Gentle liver support through warm lemon water in the morning or herbal teas like dandelion helps kickstart detox pathways. And for nutrient absorption, consider boosting natural stomach acidity before meals with a splash of apple cider vinegar, or focusing on B12 and zinc-rich foods like mushrooms, seafood, and seeds. If you've been nodding along, experiencing those small but persistent warnings, drop a comment saying metabolic reset so we can know you're serious about taking action. These early signs aren't something to ignore, they're an invitation to rebuild from the ground up. Coming up next, we'll weave these insights into a simple wrap-up and give you one powerful, immediate step to start healing your nerves and muscles right now. Stick around, your roadmap to renewed strength and comfort is just ahead. First up is vitamin C, the initiator. Without it, the enzymes that stitch collagen strands together, prolyl and lysyl hydroxylase, literally can't function. Think of vitamin C as the foreman on a construction site. No green light, no building. That's why citrus fruits and bright berries are so essential. Next is copper, the welder. This trace mineral forges the strong cross-links between collagen fibers, turning flimsy ropes into steel cables. Without copper, the structure is weak and prone to fraying. You'll find copper lurking in foods like avocados and goji berries, nature's hidden welders. Third is zinc, the signaler. Zinc tells your cells to activate repair genes, dialing down inflammation and turning on the machinery that lays down fresh collagen. It's the movie director calling action on each scene of tissue renewal. Pomegranate and blackberries deliver a surprising dose of zinc in a bioavailable form. Last but certainly not least is glycine, the backbone. Making up roughly 1/3 of every collagen molecule, glycine provides the flexible rope-like structure that allows tissues to bend and stretch. While your body can produce some glycine, it often needs a boost from food sources like guava, figs, or papaya to keep repair moving at full speed. Now that you know who's on the team, let's draft the playbook. Your fruit bowl protocol. Picture this mid-afternoon ritual, a vibrant bowl filled with slices of kiwi and avocado, sprinkled with ruby red pomegranate seeds, tender goji berries, and a few chopped dried figs. Drizzle on a teaspoon of coconut flakes or a spoonful of chia seeds for healthy fat. This combo hits every coactor: vitamin C from kiwi, copper from avocado, zinc from pomegranate and goji, and glycine precursors from figs, while the fat ensures optimal absorption. You're not simply snacking, you're sending a clear, powerful message to your metabolism. Commence collagen construction. Of course, these fruits aren't a magic bullet. Consistency is key. That's why your next step is simple. Pick one small change and start tomorrow morning. Maybe it's that warm lemon sea salt water ritual we talked about, or adding half a guava to your breakfast. Perhaps you'll swap your usual afternoon snack for a handful of goji berries and blackberries. Whatever you choose, make it a non-negotiable part of your day. Here's a quick recap of the coactors and their superstar fruits. Vitamin C, director. Kiwi, papaya, guava. Copper, welder. Avocado, goji berries, figs. Zinc, signaler. Pomegranate, blackberries, goji berries. Glycine, backbone. Guava, figs, papaya. Combine them strategically, and you're not chasing pills. You're harnessing nature's own repair toolkit. If you've made it this far and you're ready to transform those tingles into strength, drop a comment saying "Collagen." And before you go, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, because our next videos will dive even deeper. We'll explore targeted movement routines to pair with your nutrition plan, lifestyle hacks to supercharge liver detox, and advanced timing strategies to sync your meals with your body's circadian rhythms. Remember, healing from the inside out isn't a single step. It's a series of small, consistent actions that add up to big change. So choose one action, start tomorrow, and let's rebuild your internal scaffolding together. Your nerves, your muscles, and every fiber of your being will thank you. See you in the next video, where we'll keep this momentum going and help you reclaim the strength and confidence you deserve.